You know, when tragedy strikes a family, everyone is affected and dealing with some pretty intense grief. So as a parent, you may find yourself unable to provide or unsure how to provide help for your kids. You know, November is Children's Grief Awareness Month, and a perfect time to remind you that there is a place in town that focuses on helping your kids process what is happening and offering comfort and understanding. It's called Ellie's Place, and there's no one better to tell us about it than the West Michigan director of Ellie's Place, Tammy Campbell. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning.
I'm so happy you're here. Tell us about Ellie's Place. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but for someone who may just be hearing this for the first time, brag a little bit about your place.
Yeah, it's an amazing transformational place right here in West Michigan. Ellie's Place our mission is to help grieving children and teens, and we do that through peer-to-peer support. We work with the kiddos and teens and help them kind of process and chunk through those really difficult emotions. And it truly is transformational, and it's free.
That's one of the most amazing resources that we have in West Michigan, to be able to, if a parent dies, if a friend is lost to suicide, so that grief is hitting that person, there is a place they can go at no cost. And you mentioned peer-to-peer. Talk about why that's important.
It's the magic in the sauce, because 10-year-olds relate to each other and they form that bond, whatever the age group is, from that 3 to 18-year range that we service. And they, like I said, they form that bond and they relate in different ways. And often we see that those relationships established while they're at Ellie's Place remain for their lifetime. It's just really magical.
Yeah, it's amazing that, they find that they have somebody who understands.
Right.
And there's somebody like them that understands. Instead of a grown-up or an adult or a counselor telling them they understand, they have people like them.
It's relatable. It's that feeling of isolation and just feeling like no one gets it. It gives them a platform to have a voice. They usually don't want to talk about their grief or their person, but knowing that someone's walking that same journey really is magic, and they feel comfortable saying their person's name or saying, you know what, this is really difficult. This is hard. This sucks. It's terrible. And that feels safe to them. So it is a wonderful place to be able to do that.
It's hard for most parents to get their kids to talk to them about anything, let alone something as hard as this. So to have someone who's like them. Kids process grief differently. And Children's Grief Awareness Month is this month. What an amazing campaign you have going on. You're looking for every single day to get sold to support, right? And we're about almost halfway there.
We need 16 more days.
Okay.
And we have such a generous community. It's a great way to honor someone perhaps you've lost, to remember. So we just encourage people to go to our website, and we can put a photo of your person, and it's just, like I said, a great way to have a special day for that person.
My gosh, talk about a way to commemorate someone.
Exactly.
Because not only are you commemorating them, but you're helping others. How else? Now, obviously, not everyone can afford a full day.
Right.
You're selling these at $600?
So it costs $600 a day to support a child or teen for a year.
For a year.
So they can go through Ellie's Place services.
That's amazing.
So we use this day to really make a goal, 30 days, fill those 30 days. So I'm challenging the West Michigan community. 16 more days we can do it.
Is there a way, I'm sure people could get people together at work, say, hey, everybody throw in 20 bucks.
We do have that,
right? Okay, so you have that option too. Yeah, tell me how this is gonna work, because I know not everyone can write that $600 check.
Right, and we realize that. So if a group wants to go together on a specific day and represent an organization, a neighborhood, a church, a family. We have families that do this as well.
All right, so you can commemorate, you can make this an honorary thing for someone specific.
Most people do.
Okay, that's a good idea. So here we are. The month is going to be powerful. It's going to be amazing.
Right.
And then it's going to be December, and then January, and then February. And these tragedies and these things are still going to keep happening.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about how people can maybe support in other ways throughout the year. Are you looking for any more help?
We are always looking for volunteers. We need anyone who wants to come to the office and volunteer, maybe for a day, someone to prep our yard for the winter. We have committees they can join, and we always need funding. That's our number one need for Ellie's Place. We're 100% donor funded.
Yeah, this is only coming from us, from this community that is supporting Ellie's Place. So, and it's such an important resource. We encourage you to honor someone, to commemorate someone, to make a donation in their honor. Tour of the Heart, Ellie's Place, West Michigan, is happening November 21st.
Right.
This is an amazing day
Right. So we're going to have an opportunity for you to come and walk through our building space and get a tour where we actually do these groups with the kiddos and teens and their families.
Absolutely. So not only do you get the opportunity to hear about it, but you get to walk it and
Absolutely.
see your donation in action. So a special day on November 21st, but the whole month is Children's Grief Awareness Month. So anytime throughout the year, especially this month, let's make this really an important month. Now through the end of the month, $600 to sponsor a child or teen for an entire year. $1,000 will do a whole family. And don't forget the 21st, the Tour of the Heart. Get more information, elliesplace.org. Tammy, thank you so much.
Thank you.